Ha 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 ha. Said mark your calendars with all the good stuff that's coming for the end of the month. End of the year. End of 2021. So much stuff coming for SafeMoon by the end of the year that we really do need a calendar to keep track of it all. So that's what we're going to do today. I've got a Google Calendar here, and we're going to go ahead. I'm going to add all the good stuff on it that's exciting for SafeMoon, and then I'm going to share it out to the world, and you guys can have it. And then I'm going to keep it updated as we get any new news about cool stuff coming through. If we get any hard dates for anything, if anything changes like that, I'm going to try my best to keep it updated for you. And then as we go along, we'll talk about what all this means, what each item could do for the future of SafeMoon. First up, by the end of August, we have the wallet launch, and that's going to be on or before August 28th. I believe we can say the wallet launch is going to be on August 28th. So let's go ahead and drop that in. We're going to go SafeMoon Wallet. What do you want to say? Full launch. We don't have a time for this yet, so I'm just going to put it in for all day. Save that. Isn't that a thing of beauty? Next up in September. Let's go ahead and jump over to September now. So in September, now remember, in those pictures from the SafeMoon Survival Kit and also the arcade cabinet, we had that 120921 date. So that's right here. That's September 12th. Not sure if that's going to be any one of these two items that are on the September. We have the V2 token launch, and then we also have two bridges coming in September. Bridges being Wax and EOS. So I don't know if either one of those are planned to be the September 12th. Oh, you know what we can also add? Our every 2 weeks, we should have a SafeMoon Sunday. So that is going to be starting on the 22nd, which is next. We have a SafeMoon Sunday, and I believe that is at around 3 p.m. my time. I'm not 100% sure, though. I will adjust that as I find out the exact time. And then we can go 2 weeks out from the 22nd will be the 5th. So it's interesting that actually, here's what we can do. Since we know officially that the SafeMoon Sundays are going to be every 2 weeks, let's go ahead and edit this. Thank you. We can repeat. Let's go every 2 weeks. Perfect. So now every 2 weeks we have the SafeMoon Sunday AMA, which does not fall on 120921. Good to know. So September 12th is not going to be a SafeMoon Sunday AMA. Interesting and potentially unfortunate. Since that would have been a fun day to see if something was going to be coming up. So in September, we have the V2 token launch and the Bridges release. So what we don't really have a firm date for either of those yet. We know Papa is going to be working with P tokens, basically to get the bridges in order. And then the V2 token launch is also in Papa's wheelhouse. So Papa's got a busy September going. That's probably why we hadn't been hearing a whole lot from him. So we can put both of those in here, I guess, for September 30th until we get a better date. So V2 token deadline. Deadlint. Then we could also add, let's see, Wax Bridge. I'm going to put the bridges in as two separate ones because we may get a different date down the line for each one. And I will switch it from deadline to release date once I know that it's an official release date instead of a deadline. Now, moving from September into October. Now, let's talk about those bridges real quick. What do you guys think about the bridges so far? Have you used the Ethereum bridge at all? I just bought a little bit more SafeMoon the other day. Now, I didn't use the bridge, but I did buy SafeMoon, which wouldn't be possible if there wasn't a bridge in place. And I did that because I had some USDT over on Ethereum that I didn't have anything else to do with. So, buy some SafeMoon with it. Why not? So I will say I really do appreciate having the bridges. It's nice. Now, other chains, maybe we'll find even more use for them. I don't do a whole lot on other blockchains. I do some I do some on Matic, Polymatic, but that's about it for the most part. Nothing on ETH because it's pretty much too expensive. That's why I just had that USDT that I didn't really have anything to do with there. What about you guys? Any big plans when the bridges come up? Do you think they'll have a significant impact? I think the main goal is to really just have that ecosystem in place. Not so much to be taking your SafeMoon all over the world. Hopefully there are some SafeMoon farms that start popping up soon. And then that V2 token deadline. Very interested to see how that pops up. Like we just talked about what that could mean. Should be cool. Should be cool. Moving into October now. In October, we have the SafeMoon Exchange launch. This is going to be absolutely exciting, massive. One of the biggest things we've been waiting for since SafeMoon has come out, basically. They've been talking about the exchange since day one. It's been on the roadmap, something we've all been excited and waiting for. The exchange is going to be one of the big volume generators and one of the big, what do you want to say? Something that establishes SafeMoon as a mighty big player in the crypto scene. There's a lot of tokens out there. There's even a lot of folks that have a wallet out there. But once you've built an exchange and you're out there collecting fees to convert cryptos from one to another and working as an actual exchange with a back end, you're doing something big. Of course, the blockchain is years and worlds beyond that, and we know that that's coming, but delivering on the exchange 2 months prior to the scheduled date for the blockchain is going to be excellent. And again, for SafeMoon, the continual cycle of producing these products one after the other and delivering them is going to be awesome. And it should provide an ongoing, hopefully continual boost to the price each time something new comes out that sets a new floor. When the wallet comes out, the price should hopefully come up to here and stay there. And then when we get to, I don't know necessarily about V2 and bridges, but then when the exchange comes out, and then when the blockchain comes out, and I think the blockchain is really when we're going to see a new level of SafeMoon, as long as it really does what it's supposed to as far as burning SafeMoon as gas fees, the way that we use BSC for fees now. So we have the SafeMoon Exchange as the October launch. Where, oh where, do you think they're really going to launch it on Halloween when they have an AMA scheduled? We could drop it in there and see how that looks. Let's see. If they launch the blockchain, I'm going to put it on the 30th. I'm betting it's going to be the 30th, but we'll put it at the end of the month just to say that would be a great day. No, exchange, not blockchain. SafeMoon Exchange deadline. All right, and moving into November, we're getting pretty close to the end of the year now. We have the SafeMoon Podcast launch. This is something I haven't heard getting talked about enough. What is the SafeMoon Podcast going to be? I think it's going to be great, especially with the blockchain coming out. A great way to feature new projects and promote things on the SafeMoon blockchain. Now, the SafeMoon blockchain is going to be a foundation, but with a foundation, if nobody builds anything on it, what is it? Imagine BSC, the Binance Smart Chain, without any tokens. If Binance was just like, look at this smart chain, and we have the BNB, the BSC, BNB token, right? And then everybody was like, okay, cool, bye. They never built no one ever built like Pancake Swap or SafeMoon or any of these other coins and tokens and D-apps and things like that it would be literally nothing. It would be CZ staring at himself in the mirror, wishing people would use his ecosystem. So I'm hoping that the SafeMoon blockchain or SafeMoon podcast will be their way to promote developers who have an idea to build on the platform. You know, if you want to say, hey, we have an idea for the SafeMoon chain. Okay, come on the SafeMoon podcast. We can promote you guys. Not sure. I'm just speculating here. But that'd be a cool way to get some community involvement and promotion and things like that. Also a good way to get that one-on-one news development out there. We have the AMA for that, though. So not so sure that that's what they would use the podcast for. So SafeMoon Podcast launch, we're going to go ahead and drop that at the 30th of November. Again, don't forget, once we get more firm dates, I will update this list. And as new items come out, they will be added to this calendar as well. This is going to be a very flexible calendar. I'm going to keep this updated throughout the year. So once we get a schedule for the podcast, I'll add that as much as I can to here when we know the podcast schedule. If we get guests and things like that for it, I'll plop that on here. It'll be good stuff. As soon as we get the information. For now, I'll put on here what we have. But cool. And again, if the SafeMoon Sundays ever get adjusted, I will adjust them accordingly. Let's see. Now into December. Here we go for the big one. And don't worry about these U.S. holidays. They are not going to show. That's just this here. There we go. They will not show up on your calendar, because what I'm going to do at the end here is I'm going to share this link. If I didn't mention, I think I did. I'll post this link in chat. I'll post it on Twitter. I'll post it down in the description. You could add to your Google Calendar, iCal, Outlook. People use Outlook still. Wherever you want to put it. Enjoy the calendar, and then you'll get to see all the SafeMoon stuff. Right? I'm not just doing this because I'm into calendars. Trying to make something that y'all can enjoy out there and try to stay in the loop, because it's hard to keep track of what's going on with all this nonsense. And then when we get actual dates, we'll put in the actual dates. If you guys have anything cool that you're aware of that's in the SafeMoon universe, shoot it to me on Twitter, Discord, wherever. I'll put it on the calendar. It'll be sweet. December, you have the blockchain launch. Bum, 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 bum. And also, we have the Gambia and Operation Phoenix update. That's exciting. I really can't wait to hear what it's going to be in the Gambia and Operation Phoenix. It could be many, many things. We know they've been going hard getting their meetings on with the government until COVID basically kind of put the brakes on the team. They got a little sick, took a break. So hopefully they're back in business now. Hopefully they did some virtual meetings in the meantime. Hopefully they had some things already in the works that were able to keep being in the works, even though the team had to kind of stop taking their trips there. But that's very, very interesting. I've heard some rumblings on Twitter that the Operation Phoenix and the Gambia are all things that are going to be way bigger than what we've been imagining. So really exciting. I'm trying not to get too hyped about it, because we had been pretty hyped about it in the past, and then they kind of let it die off, and we had other things going on here with the the wallet and actual product releases, and not just hypes about Firebirds and things like that. So should be sweet. I'm back in Firebird mode now. Let's go. So we have the blockchain launch, which is going to be incredible. Can't wait. What do you guys think is going to be on the blockchain day one? Are they going to be ready to go? Are they going to just say, here's the SafeMoon blockchain, here's a bridge to it if you want to take your SafeMoon over? I hope they have a bridge to the SafeMoon blockchain on day one. Otherwise, I'm not quite sure what it's going to be for, but we'll see. And maybe a couple of D apps over there. Not sure if there are going to be any other tokens available on it on day one. Not sure how that works. But let's get this on the calendar for December. All right. End of the month now. We have, of course, what happened here? December 31st. Might as well drop it all the way at the end there. And then move it around once we know what it is. SafeMoon blockchain launch deadline. And then also we have project. And you see they're spelling Phoenix. Phoenix. And they're pretty much confirming now that Project Phoenix is the Gambia. I guess we're good with that. We're not speculating anymore. So, right on. Good stuff. So that's what we have for the calendar here. Very busy year ahead. If we take this back out now and look at the yearly view, check it out. Google doesn't do a great job of illustrating what's going on for the year, apparently. It'd be nice if it indicated on each of these what the year's had, but I guess we can look at the month. August, we have the wallet launch. September, we have 12/9/21. Or is it going to be 12/9/21? Is it September 12th or December 9th? Still not sure. I guess I could put that on December 9th, but because they are in Europe, or I should say UK specifically, because other parts of Europe do use 12/9 date format instead of 9/12. October, we have the SafeMoon Exchange. November comes the podcast. And then December, we have Project Phoenix and the blockchain. That is an incredible end of the year. And then again, we have, I'll just leave this up for